We're going to look at arithmetic series again. Um, the last assignment we looked at it where I gave you what n was, what a sub 1 the first term is, and what a sub n the last term of the series is. Today we're going to look at examples of where we don't know all three of those. What do we do to find the sum? So a couple examples. First one, I'm going to give you that a sub 1 is 16. The common difference is 6, and n is equal to 9. So if I look at this, I know what n is, and I know what a sub 1 is, but I don't know a sub n or s sub n. So I got two unknowns in here. So how do we go about finding what a sub n is so that we can figure out what this is? Well, in section 11.1, there was a formula for a sub n, the last term of a sequence. And it is just the first term plus n minus 1 times d. So I'm going to find a sub 9 in this case. I'm just still going to call it a sub n, but it's the ninth term. It's going to be the first term, a sub 1, plus 9 minus 1 times 6. So if I work that out, I get 16 plus 8 times 6 is 48. A sub n equals 64. That's the last term in that sequence then. So now I know what n is, I know what a1 is, and I know what a sub n is. So it's a matter of just plugging in and finding that answer. N is 9, a sub 1 is 16, a sub n is 64. And then you just take your calculator and enter it just like it's written right there. 9 divided by 2, parenthesis, 16 plus 64. And the answer is 360. So that's what we can do. And you can also, if they gave me an example where they gave me the common difference n and what a sub n was. What we didn't know then is a sub 1. So I could use this formula to find what a sub 1 is by substituting in this value n and d, and then a sub 1 is your only unknown. Another type problem that there is an example like this, where we want to find the sum of this series. Where this just keeps on going. And we want to find it to the 12th term. So again, we know that n then is 12. We know a sub 1 is 26. The only thing, again, we don't know is what a sub n is. So we're going to use this formula again. A sub n then is going to equal a1 plus 12 minus 1 times the common difference. Well, to find the common difference, I guess I need to find that first. I pick a term and subtract the term before it. So I end up getting it to be 8. And now it's a matter of putting that in your calculator. You get 26 plus 11 times 8 is 88. So a sub n is 114. Now we can find the sum just by plugging it back in that formula right there. So n divided by 2, n is 12. A1 was 26. A sub n is 114. Take your calculator. 12 divided by 2, parenthesis, 26 plus 114. And the answer is 840. And that's how you would find the sum. Okay, one more example. Again, if I gave you a summation one, use a sigma notation. And let's say I went from 1 to 8 of 3i minus 12. Same information I need. I need to know what n is, I need to know what a sub 1 is, and I know what a sub n is. You get n by counting from 1 up to 8, and there's 8 numbers. A sub 1 is what I get when I put the bottom number, I equal to 1. So if I put 1 in there, 3 minus 12 is negative 9. A sub n is what I get when I let I equal the top number. So if I put 8 in there, 3 times 8 is 24. 24 minus 12 is 12. Now we have the information we need for our formula again. Substitute it in and solve the equation. Negative 9 plus 12. So S sub n is 8 divided by 2 is 4. Negative 9 plus 12 is 3. So the sum of that series is 12.